Hi, Mary. Lady and I are going to the park, and I thought you might want to join us. So we have a construction. The park is like 2 or 3 miles away, which if we walked there, which we could walk there, I wouldn't mind walking there, but it would take Lady forever to walk there. And America is not the most walkable place in the world. Definitely not small town America, because if I wanted to, I could walk to just about anywhere by myself. But taking Lady anywhere, she's not a good walker, and it would air. Okay. She's a good walker, but she likes to sniff, she likes to explore. If we're walking on the side of the street, she doesn't understand that we're trying to stay very close to the shoulder of the road so that we don't get hit, because there's not always pavement for us to actually walk on, like sidewalk. I don't know if you call it sidewalk or pavement. I call pavement anything that's paved. So, the road is pavement to me. But, I know pavement in Britain is in the UK, but in the UK, is crying about lady. Pavement is sidewalk, and across the sign, not really. If we walk there, it's like 2 or 3 miles, and that's about as long as Lady can really walk. It would be kind of self-defeating, and we'd be walking through places that are not the most exciting. Because the park is fun, because I can kind of let her off her leash if there's no one else there, and she'll run around, but in a contained way, because she still has her harness on, so she still kind of thinks I'm controlling her, and I don't know, it's more playful. It's like a halfway between being free and being contained, which is nice for her. Yeah, she does this when we go somewhere she's excited to go, like PetSmart. We go to PetSmart. She cries like this. It's a little annoying, especially when I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk to me. Well, hopefully this isn't too annoying for you. It's a little headache-inducing, so it's not going to get any better. So you might want to skip ahead. I don't know. I'll give you a little timestamp, maybe. Just skip ahead to, so that we don't have the crying anymore. Because I'm going to be walking, and she won't be crying while we're walking. She'll be running around. But the drive there, she's going to be crying. So it's going to be like 2 or 3 minutes of this. My plan for today is, hopefully you get on. You email me or get on Skype, whatever. I think and then we get to talk. I included you on my list of things to do today, because right now that's not the norm. I don't like that. But yeah, I'm gonna walk Lady. I'm gonna go to the library after I take her home. I'm gonna study for about 2 hours, and hopefully I can get there and get back before the school children are home. Though I don't know if they actually started school yet, so that might not even matter yet. I really hope they start school soon, like in the next week. We're going to be at the library a lot, I think. And it kind of sucked to be like, really, really faithful about going. But, eventually I always get burned out on doing things. Sorry. Eventually I get burned out on doing things. And, it would suck to get burned out just in time for the kids to go back to school, and I wouldn't have to suffer them anymore at the library. It's not the fact that they're kids. So, I mean, I don't see them enough for it to matter that they're kids. It's just that they're loud, obnoxious, and I mean, the library's a quiet place, which is why I like the library. Which is why Lady is kind of annoying me right now. She's lucky. Oh, here. I'll roll down the window. Maybe that'll help. There. She's sniffing out the window. Okay, did not help. She's back. We're stuck at a light right now, which is why you can see my hands. Because it's green, but it is not a green arrow, so I can't turn, and there's a million people coming. Okay, now you gotta go. So after the library, I'm gonna go home. I'm hoping it'll be about 3 o'clock at that point. It might be a little later if my lunch goes late. I mean, I don't have like any plans for lunch, but I'm just gonna make something. Who knows what it'll be. Oh, we have construction workers at our house right now. They're in the backyard though. They're fixing our landscaping because we have like a hill kind of in our backyard, just a small one, where it makes it really difficult to mow the lawn because it goes down very steeply, and not very much, but it's just in one area and it's right by the fence, so the fence, it makes it difficult to get back there with the lawn mower, especially with the riding lawn mower. So I think my dad's kind of given up on using that in the back because he just bought a new one, a new lawnmower that's like a push motor lawnmower. So I really hope I don't ever have to do that. Mowing the lawn, fuck that. I fucking hate it. That's the worst chore in the world. Lady, I'm trying to talk about the worst chore in the world. The park is actually right by the library. I will be able to pass it and see if it's got anything going on today. Because apparently there's a book club. Starting. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to that. Maybe not. Probably not. I don't know. Being social, not my thing. And I think it starts at like 6. That's stupid. I don't. That's dinner time. You don't. Not even dinner time. It's Miri time. That's my real complaint with it. That's normally when I talk to you, but for other people, that's when they eat dinner. So I don't know why they would start at 6. Anyway, my plan for today: get home from the library at about 3. Hopefully, you'll be on, sometime between 4 and 8. At least email me a little. And then, I'll do some writing, do some relaxing. I read something the other day that the most successful musicians are actually people who only work like 90 minutes a day until they do like a show, a concert or something. But the actual songwriting, practicing, etc., it's a very small amount because it's more important to Lady. I know you're excited. I know we're here, but you're going crazy right in my ear. Hey, that's right. I know we're here, but you're going crazy right in my ear. I'm Dr. I'm not really. Oh, the places you will go. Okay, quiet. Ooh. I cannot properly express to you how stupid this parking lot is laid out. Like, all the lines and everything. Because, realistically, you're not meant to cross the lines in a park. That's how. But this isn't like a real parking lot, and they've never really had lines. It's like a gravel lot that they apparently added lines to recently. And they're so stupid. There's no room to park and drive. It's like you're parking bumper to bumper if you're following these lines. And then how the hell are you going to get out? It's stupid. Okay. What was I saying? Dr. Seuss. That's what I'm gonna do today. Relax, chill out. Damn it! Hold on. Lady's leash is a retractable one right now because my mom was like, "Oh, take the retractable one." I don't want to argue with her that it's stupid. I don't need it. The lady doesn't need it. Yada yada yada. So I just took it. Put this in here. This in here. And grab lady's leash. Let's go, lady. Right now it looks pretty empty, but it also looks like people are mowing the football fields because the park. We don't have adult parks in America. We have large expanses of grass that are meant almost exclusively for children. We have the YMCA soccer field. I don't know if you can really see the goalposts back there, but it's where like all the kids play soccer, football. Sorry, I only say soccer because we call it YMCA soccer, and then we have that field over there in the back. I don't know if you can see the yellow goalposts, but that's the football field, like the American football field that they're mowing right now. It's only for like touch football. There's maybe like 10 games played on it every year, but apparently we have to section off another area for that. We can't just move these very movable goalposts. We have concession stands because apparently that's what they need. You need concession stands at a hour-long football game, soccer game, whatever. And we have the playground, which, like, you know, I'm not complaining that there's a place for children. That's fine that there's a place for children. But every place is a place for children. Every park. I mean, I just want to take the lady somewhere where we're not going to have to worry about running into children, where they're not going to have all these places you can't poop if you're a dog, which is a big problem, because lady likes to poop. Who doesn't? I mean, I don't know if people like to poop necessarily. I don't like to do it, but I mean, it's something I do. And look, there she goes. Nope, she's pissing. But yeah, this place is really like. Oh, now she's here. Okay. She's gonna have to go again. I know she is. She's doing her little, I only went a little bit walk. But yeah, this place is like half for children, and then half of it is for whoever wants to walk around. Which, I mean, it's not a big park. It's decent size, but it's just like the only region of grass that's like free for a dog to run around. A dog doesn't need a lot of space or anything, but they like to have a lot of space, and they like to not have children or parents or anything else encroaching on their space, on their territory. So, you know, walking around becomes, if you have the adult part or the dog park near the children park, it's not great, you know. That's okay. No one really uses the park during the daytime. They use it like in the afternoon, evenings. The evenings are when all the football and soccer games are, or the weekend. That's why I never come out here during the weekend. Or I used to do YMCA soccer. We used to practice on this field. We used to practice on the football field, the American football field, which, I mean, like I said, you don't need all these different fields, even though they have them. You never need it. We've never had enough of an interest in YMCA soccer or football to have all these things. It's weird. Like half the year, they go completely unused, and the other half they're used for like an hour a day. One of them, maybe two. Some people are riding their bikes. Yeah, but I used to do YMCA soccer, and it was my first year where I wasn't on a team with my best friends and all of his friends, all of his soccer friends. We used to be on the Freedom Reds. That was our team because we had all the YMCA soccer teams are sponsored by someone, like a local corporation. Lady, which that's how we pay for like the jerseys and everything. But then it's also supposed to be advertisement, I guess, for them, or saying, "Oh, hey, we're nice business people." But yeah, and my soccer team. I only did soccer for 3 years. I wasn't very good, but my team was undefeated. The first year I did it, I like to think it was because of me. It wasn't. I didn't score a single goal. I was a defender though, and I wasn't good at it, but I was kind of crazy because I didn't know the rules of soccer. And yeah, let's go over here. There's mud over there. Maybe. Come on, this way. My hair's crazy right now. I don't know if you can actually see me because my screen's really dark from the sun, like the glare. Okay, we'll go through the mud. God, you're so stubborn. Yeah, we were undefeated. I was a defender. I was crazy. I would like charge the person and like trip over the ball, which you wouldn't get a penalty called, unless it was like on purpose, kind of, that they tripped me, where they were like, or we were like on the. Here's another thing I did. Once we were on the ground, like it was me and this other kid. I charged for the ball. We both tripped over it because we're a bunch of stupid kids, and we tripped over it. And I was like trying to get the ball, and he was trying to get up, and so I'm like trying to kick it while I'm on the ground, which you can't do. And I ended up kicking him in the shins. I got a penalty for that, which not a penalty. You had like they gave him a free kick or something, not a penalty shot, but it was their ball or something. I don't know. It's stupid. Nope, we're not going in there. Nope, not in there either. Okay. You're being nuts right now. This isn't gonna be a long video because it's really hot right now. I guess it'll be somewhat long. That's as far as the leash goes, lady. I can't let you go any further because I don't want to go in the big sinkhole. It's cordoned off. Look, there's little sawhorse barrier thingies. Come on. I don't know. Yeah, but so I was a crazy defender, which made me unpredictable and difficult to deal with for my team and the other team. But there was one team where we won like 20-0. Like they were just terrible, and our team was amazing. I think they might have been like a year younger than us, and they were from Auburn, the city over. So we didn't know them. We didn't feel bad about it, but we just destroyed them. And our coach, we're fourth grade, I think, at the time. We were fourth grade, and we're not even walking right now. You're just standing there. Yeah, we were like fourth grade at the time, and so you would think our coach would be like, these kids are 9 years old, 10 years old. Show them a little compassion. Let them, send in the B team, send in the other guys. Which I guess they kind of did. They put me on the forward line because they're like, okay, Harrison, you've been playing with us for 6 games. We're going to get you a goal today. And we didn't. Like all my shots were just weak or, I think that was the main problem. I was really weak about kicking the ball because that was my first year playing. And I don't know, I wasn't a strong little kid with my legs. I've never had strong legs. Yeah. But, yeah. Oh, the story I was going to tell before I got into this. That team disbanded because all of us stopped playing. Essentially, like we all did other sports in middle school. But like the last year before everyone stopped playing, like we were all kind of still playing, but not really. I hate this leash. I hate this retractable leash. It's such a workout for my thumb. Like, you don't want to get a workout for your thumb. You don't want to have to keep pressing a button and holding it when it's difficult to press and difficult to hold because the lady's yanking on it. So she's just at the end of her leash, doing whatever. But yeah, okay. So it was like 6th or 7th grade. I think 7th, and everyone had kind of quit playing soccer. The previous season, none of us had shown up to any games because we were busy with running cross country. That was the thing, running 2-mile races, and yeah, I was very fit back then. At that time, well, actually, 6th grade, I was the slowest runner. I did, let's see, 3.2 kilometers in 20 minutes. That was like my fastest time. No, I think 19 minutes was my fastest time. Everyone was so proud that I broke 20 minutes on the shortest course. The course that was probably more like 3.1 or 3.0, kilometers. Yeah, and as I kept training and like getting healthier, stopped drinking so much soda, actually running at home, yada yada yada, I got better. I think my best time was like 14 minutes. Again, on the shortest course, but I mean, not that much shorter, so maybe like 14:30 legitimately. Which even though I'm not as athletically inclined, I could probably do that right now. Like, I haven't been training, but I've just, it's that mental focus and everything that I have now, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, so God, it's taking forever to tell this story. Yeah, it was my first day of practice. I didn't know anyone on my team. Everyone who was on my team, everyone who was my friend, like, we got split up, and I don't know why they did that. Normally they just put us on the same team, but I guess because we had a different coach. We didn't have a different coach, but our coach quit. He said, he's too busy. He doesn't want to coach us if we're not gonna show up, and that was fine. I understand, but it was because it was always a parent coaching. It was like a dad or a mom, or I think an older brother in some cases. God, it's hot. And so he like didn't want to do that. So all the other coaches didn't know us and didn't know that we should be on the same team, or at least that some of us should be on the same team. So we got split up, and I was on this team with this girl named Betsy Randall, who I didn't know her. I just remember the name because she was the coach's daughter. And lady, don't wander in the field. Nope, we're coming over here. She's wandering in like the cornfield or the brush before the cornfield. She's looking for snakes and raccoons under the pine trees. Yeah. And so I didn't know her, and I just showed up, and for whatever reason, my parents were busy at the time of soccer practice. Like, they couldn't take me to it, which had never happened to me before. So they're like, okay, you have to go to practice by yourself. I didn't know any of the people there. I didn't even know how to really get to the park at a time, because I was 6th grade and I had never walked, no, 7th grade. I had never walked to the park before. Actually, I rode my bike to it this time. But, I just didn't know how to navigate the city well. I've never been good at navigation. Switching hands. Billy Joel. That's who the sound is from the person driving by, if you can hear it. Big Shot? I don't know. I only know the instrumental parts. Recognize I don't know the lyrics or what song it is. Anyway, sorry. And so yeah, I went and I showed up. I didn't know there were like 2 teams practicing, so I didn't know which team was mine for one. I eventually, got up the nerve to ask someone, but because I was so worried about showing up there, this is gonna go back to my Guardians of the Galaxy drive. I was so nervous about showing up there that I left the house like an hour, 2 hours early. Like, I got home from school, practice was at 7. I think I had
a couple of Oreos or a bag of popcorn. That was my usual after school snack, and no one was home, so I had that, and I went to the park. Oh God, this is a terrible story, and I'm just keep going with it. I'm gonna finish it. I kept going. I didn't know who anyone was, and like I showed up like an hour early. I thought it would take me longer to get there on my bike, I guess. And so I'm just like sitting there doing nothing in the park. I didn't want to play on the jungle gym. I was a little too old for that. Like I'd been in middle school, we didn't have recess anymore. So I'm like, I'm too cool for this. I'm too old. My voice is starting to change. Right? More like, my voice is starting to change. That's not true. My voice was changing in like 6th grade. And yeah, so I was there, and I saw everyone show up, but I didn't know which team they were on, and we didn't have like our uniforms yet. I know I was the blue team, but we didn't have uniforms, and we wouldn't get them for like 2 or 3 practices. And so I'm just like watching everyone from the distance, being kind of creepy, I guess, because they don't know who I am. I don't know who they are. You can see the lines painted on the grass. They take it way too seriously. Sorry. And I see everyone show up. I see 2 adults who, like, okay, one of them's going to be the coach and for the blue team, and one's going to be the coach for the yellow team, or whatever the other team was. And I didn't know which was which. I didn't know who Betsy Randall was, or who her father was. Frederick Randall, I think his name was. And I'm just kind of waiting. I'm just kind of staring them down. And eventually, I started to get on my bike and leave. And this girl from one of my classes, Caitlin Bruce, came up to me and like, "Hey, Harrison, are you on our team?" I'm like, "I don't know. Are you the blue team?" She's like, "Yeah." And so I found out which team was mine. But I was so embarrassed because everyone had seen me. By this point, they had already started stretching. They had already seen me. They'd seen me like watching them, just kind of creepily staying in the parking lot, doing nothing on my bike. I think I might have been like riding in circles on my bike. And I was so embarrassed after this that I didn't show up to any more practices, so I never got my uniform, which I think the coach like called my parents and was like, "Is he still playing?" And they were like, yeah, of course he's still playing. He's just busy with cross country and whatever else I was busy with, quote unquote. And I wasn't. I think at that time I wasn't, because cross country had ended for the season, and or it was just, it was something. It was something where I wasn't busy. So they sent me my uniform anyway, or they brought it to me at school. Caitlin Bruce brought it, and like I never put it on. It said my name on the back. It said my number. I'm sure my parents paid for it. Paid like $20 or something, maybe $50. I don't know. I have no idea how much that cost to play for the season, but I'm sure they paid for it and they gave it to me. I never put it on. I think I threw it away at school actually, because I was like, I'm not playing on this team anymore. I mean, you're a kid, you don't understand that things have value. Okay, we've been here 20 minutes or so. So, I'm gonna start to. Oh, nice. Okay, so how I was in Boy Scouts. My troop was Troop 310, and the person who like recruited me to the troop, who I thought was like the coolest older kid. When I got older, I realized he was kind of just like a redneck, but at the time I thought he was really cool. And his name was John Clifford, Troop 310. I don't know if you can read that. I don't know if this is backwards or not. I hope it's not. Yeah, John Clifford, Eagle Project. Eagle Project, all the Eagle Scouts have to do an Eagle Project. As part of their, like, it's in order to become an Eagle Scout, you have to do an Eagle Project. Lady, let's go. Come on. Oh, stop sniffing the trash can. Oh, you're gonna get stung by hornets again. Okay, did I tell you that? Did I tell you my mom got stung by 2 hornets? And Lady might have gotten stung by 1, or she was just hiding under the bed because she was scared of getting stung. Because that happened like a week ago. Yeah, anyways, that was John Clifford's project. He built benches, and we all had to help him in the troop. We got volunteer hours. We had to get so many of those every year, or every rank to get to the next rank. And yeah, when I was in Scouts, I volunteered probably about 30 hours a year, which, I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot for a kid. To volunteer, to not get paid, to just sort of go and do work, essentially. Get in the back, lady. Go. To go and do work. To not get paid, not even get like donuts or anything. My hair is nuts. I will settle down. Not get paid, get donuts, not get anything. And I did like 30 hours. That was like first year. Second year, first year I probably did like 20. Second year I did like 30. And I kept like escalating. I kept doing a little more. Because I was like, I was really into Scouts. Like, I loved the camping. I loved the social scene because it was the first time I really had like a lot of friends since the neighborhood boys and all that. The camping was honestly the best part. But I did like learning all the stuff. I liked learning about ropes. I liked learning about making fires, learning survival, first aid. I really liked first aid. I think this was at the time where I still wanted to be a doctor. I was like, I'm going to learn this, and this will help me be a doctor. And yeah. I don't think it would at all. It might maybe help me be a nurse. Maybe. Or like an emergency unit nurse or something. I don't know. Probably not. Or a paramedic. That would probably be the most likely use for it. Because one of my friends from Scouts, well, not really a friend, but someone from Scouts, became a paramedic on it, like to pay for medical school and stuff. He became a paramedic through college, and then he went to medical school, and yada. I don't think he's a doctor yet. But God, he's the dumbest kid though. He was. I don't know if he still is. But yeah, he's really whatever. He's alright, I'm sure. Just following him on Facebook, some of the things he posts, it makes me think he's just the dumbest person in the world. Which everything about Facebook makes me think people are stupid. Like, yeah, I might as well just delete mine. I don't think anyone would miss me on Facebook. It's a little sad, but hey, that's life, right? Sorry, I got somewhat depressing. I wanted to get a donut, but it's 11 o'clock. I'm sure all the donuts are either stale or gone. We get Pop Rocks. Nope, I don't need anything. I don't need to spend money today. I spent money. I had, let's see, what day was it? Tuesday, I went and got popcorn. I went to Guardians of the Galaxy, had popcorn last week. Thursday, I went to Burger King, and we had our little drive together. And then, I don't know if we had a drive together. Yeah, we did. Friday, I went to the library, and afterwards, to reward myself, I went to Hardee's. And Saturday, Jordan came over, and we had Subway, and then we had pizza. Because we hung out at lunch, and then we had dinner, and yeah. And we, whenever we have pizza, we can't just have, 2 slices. I don't know what it is about hanging out together, but we can't ever eat, a healthy amount. We can only overindulge. We have to, finish whatever pizza we start. Which, I mean, Pizza Hut pizza. That's fatty pizza. That's not healthy in the least. Though, I don't know what the hell Pizza Hut's doing in America. Because it's not the thick stuff anymore. It's always, thin. It's like New York pizza. I don't know if you know what New York is, but it's that floppy shit pizza. Floppy, really greasy. There's not a lot of bread to it. It's just flat, nothing pizza. I don't like it. So the girl was walking on the side of the road with her dad. I don't want to hit them, so I was being quiet so I could focus a little bit more in case they jumped out and scared me.
3. I'm measuring how far it is to the book library, not bookstore, library, because I want to see how far it actually is. I want to see if it's over a mile, under a mile, whatever. Because I think it's about 2 miles, like straight there. It'd be longer if I went, like the way I would drive it, because the way I would drive it, there's construction, all that bullshit. Oh, did I tell you that I went to Hardee's? God, I get so goddamn distracted, especially when I'm driving. But yeah, on Friday I went to Hardee's also. And so yeah, I had 4 days last week where I had fast food. Yeah, I told you about Jordan, the disgusting pizza. New York pizza. New York, it might be the greatest city in the world. I don't know. I've never been there other than the airport. But it was that they have shitty pizza. Anyone who thinks New York pizza is the best has not had good, not even deep dish pizza. Like, people talk about deep dish pizza. Deep dish pizza is not the thick pizza. That's just thick, good pizza. Deep dish pizza is when it's like a pie. Like, it's an actual pie. You cut into it. You need a knife. You can't just have one of those stupid rollers. You need a knife. And it comes out and like half the knife is, tomatoey. That's deep dish pizza. Which sure, I like that. But I prefer just regular thick pizza. It's a nice balance between shitty New York pizza and too much over the top other pizza. I have to go this way because I have no idea if I can actually get out of there. I fucking hate the construction. I'm really tired of it. They need to just stop. It should not be taking this long. I saw them out there today while I was driving, and they're not doing anything. They're never fucking doing anything. And it's a pain in the ass to get somewhere that should be very simple to get to. I'm just tired of cars. I'm tired of the road system in America. There's always some jackass clogging up the road with his wood chipper and his cherry picker. For what? What is he doing? He's sweeping up wood chips. I have no idea what he's fucking doing. And these guys, they're picking up... you have a guy mowing, and a guy picking up leaves, picking up like branches and stuff from people's yard, which is fine. Pick it up, but get the fuck out of the way. I'm so tired of driving. I hate driving. I hate driving in America because I've never driven anywhere else. I have no idea what it's like, but it's annoying. It's so annoying having all these people clog up the road. I want to be the only person on the road. It's the middle of the day. No one should be home right now. They should be at work. But their work is being on the road and being annoying, apparently. Tired of it. Alright, that was my little rant. That's the only time I really get angry with, regularly, is driving. Don't drive with me. You don't want to drive. We'll walk everywhere. We're going to live somewhere where we can walk, because that's what I like. I like walking. I don't care if it's weird for America. It's more enjoyable than this crap. Where you don't have... God, why does this street not have sidewalks either? Every street in America has a sidewalk on it, so you can walk. It's not a wide sidewalk. One person can fit on it, maybe two if you're little kids. But every street should have a sidewalk, because what if we want to walk? What if we don't want to have to drive everywhere? But no, in America you have to drive everywhere. God damn. And you're like, oh no, well you need a car. What about when you get groceries? Don't go just once a week. Go 10 times a week. Go once a week. Not once. Go 3 times a week. Go a moderate amount of times. You don't have to go one big trip to shop for the entire goddamn month. Okay, I'm annoyed right now. So yeah. I love you, Mary. I'm still driving, but I just, I think I've reached my limit for how much of stupidity I can take on the road for now. So I'm gonna end this now. I'm almost home anyways. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Hopefully today. Bye.